but she was on there.
So shout out to her.
Yeah, so
shouting her out.
Yeah, shouting out previous guests. You know what I'm saying? And another one. Another shout out to Elaine. Right? I don't know if you guys heard the album.
I heard it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was EP, innit?
Yeah, it's like an EP. Yeah, she signed to Columbia now.
Yeah.
The announcement was made this week. And then Barry Kanegman, Minister of Congratulations.
He was on brand.
He was on brand, came through.
Nati, ne?
Yeah, Nati came through, to say whatever. But he got a lot of flack for that.
Got a lot of flack.
Damana namle, fan. Like it's a buchuna. Ke inspansai.
Got a lot of flack for that. He's the Minister of Arts and Culture.
Yeah. So and
Ke Mendy did that. Do y'all know?
To promote the art.
Yeah, I would assume
to promote and support the art.
Sports is also under art, ne?
Yeah, well, I got that.
Is it? And recreation.
I'm not Minister of Sports.
We did.
Of sports.
Balula was Minister of Sport.
It's separate.
It's sports and recreation, ne?
Oh, sports.
Then it's arts and culture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is the Minister of Sport now? That's nice.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know.
Kind of who in the man before
Balul.
Sports in
Ngonde. Remember Ngonde Balfour?
Yeah, but he's an old school.
Oh, yeah, I remember Balfour.
That time.
Wasn't he some education at one
Yeah, then he went to education.
Yeah.
Could have been somebody else after.
Oh, shit.
Because Balula deputy bill.
Yeah, and there was a lot of pushback, I mean, from that, the arts and culture department, it's reactionary, you guys contributed nothing
to her success.
But you guys are first and foremost
to congratulate.
Yeah, congratulating. She wouldn't have had to leave if you guys were doing your jobs. You know what I'm saying?
They want visibility.
It's jumping on a bandwagon.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. I always feel like when it comes to South Africa, from a profiling point of view and packaging us and selling us, we're doing very well, bruh, in the arts and creatives. If you look at, if Stogie had a right support, he would have, because he's amongst the best in the world.
What?
If we could do what Nigerians do with their artistry, right? And you see, like, even the people that are now coming here, like Bonesty, who've broken through and stuff like that, you kind of feel like sometimes it was through their own efforts.
It was.
And, the Internet of Things, the visibility. But if we were very deliberate as a government, or guys, our image, like you jumping on what Trevor did, because that was on him, bro. That he,
I don't know how much the government helped Trevor to achieve whatever he
Nothing.
I don't think so.
Nothing. They don't have like comedy clinics where they can come and say, we contract David Gao, he's been doing this for a while. Yeah, 10 kids that are on to come up, Zaga, go to music, podcasts are on to come up. You're not even saying, oh, cool, I see this thing here, okay, this one is in its infancy. I won't be accused of jumping on the bandwagon, but let me go to these guys and see what I can do.
Exactly.
The best way to promote arts and culture is to widen up the revenue streams. That's the first place you have to go.
Helping.
Yeah, that's the first place they need to go to. That Saudi was trying to do.
Yeah.
They need to spearhead that shit.
Yeah.
They need to be more stringent on the collection society, the Samros, the Risas, everything.
Yeah.
Royalty collections. They need to be at the front of that shit. To put more money in the industry. There's more money in the industry than you are promoting arts and culture.
Yeah.
There will be a trickle-down effect.
Yes.
Yeah. And Saudi was SABC at the time.
Yeah.
You didn't even hear no peep from the Department of Arts and Culture.
That's what they're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
Stay away. Leave the art alone. You're not artists.
Yeah.
But
leave the art alone.
Promote the interest of the art.
Yes.
Sure.
And protect them.
Yes. Sure. Make it easy. Make it easy to do business.
But also I feel like when it comes to arts and culture, even though by and large we know that political ministry is more of a political oversight rather than a job that you qualified to be in. We don't but then you find that there are some ministries where even though you have a political oversight, we still kind of feel like you have to have a technical basis, like finance,
and health.
Like health, Or I think almost all the ministers of health have been doctors. from Motsoaledi, from Kosazana to the current one.
Yeah.
I feel like the whole call for the government to start trusting the youth, I feel like areas like arts and culture is where you could take that risk, because it's a fast moving, it's a young man's sport. Of course, you still have other, because sometimes Lerona, Kaskait and Harana culture, we're also thinking about what's modern is popping, and I think it's a broader stream because
it's too broad.
There's indigenous cultures that also need to be brought back and stuff.
Sure.
But just when you see where the world is going and where the world is, you kind of like want somebody who's got their finger at the pulse.
Word.
And you kind of want somebody who the artist will be able to understand. Like when you look at United, like if I put Amo in the same room as that guy,
what the fuck does he know?
What
the fuck does he know?
Yeah,
that's why when the comment was made about him, and then I think Bonang said something. I saw that. Yeah, Bonang jumped on it, and he also jumped on it.
Somebody would say, "Hey, Bonang Lin. You know what that nigga did?
Yeah, he went to go.
He went to Bonang. I'm sorry, you feel like they DM me so that ena. Like, what the fuck?
Is that what Nati did?
Yeah,
that's what he did.
Yeah, and Bonang wasn't the first to do it, like the first to comment on, to shit on that whole congratulations. Because she's high profile, she's the only one that got a response back.
Like Slicker said on that song that he was bashed for blacks are fools when he says politicians want to be celebrities and celebrities want to be politicians.
Word.
So that man.
But who's the spokesperson for that government? Gimas Chaba that did the tweet.
Who used to be on Metro.
Yeah, Gimas Chaba that did the tweet. I don't think
she works for the ministry, no?
Yeah, she's now a spokesperson
and she's probably handling the social media. Yes. So I think Gimas Chaba that wrote that shit.
Yeah. We can assume.
I'm gonna assume Yeah. And which is fucked up, bro.
Yeah, which is fucked up.
Fucked up. You're not addressing what people are saying on that tweet. But you wanna have like individual conversations Libonang, where you should be addressing the whole sentiment around this congratulations that you guys just did. That people are hating. And fuck all of that shit. Fuck all of that shit.
How often do government or ministries employ consultants? Like strategy consultants, business consultants, management consultants?
I will assume it's very often, but for wrong reasons. For Hoja. Because if I need to take money out, I need to create a lot of outside outsourcing.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. For but not necessarily to run the ministry in the best possible way.
Because these people, anything that requires the application of the mind, they shy away from. You can even see how they handled this whole lockdown thing. There's not a lot of thinking that goes behind what's going on there. Instead of like it's like attacking, or it's like trying to solve alcohol abuse by attacking alcohol. That's the easy way out. You didn't think at all.
Yeah, it's lazy thinking.
You didn't think at all. You just went to the obvious thing and you tried to bash it.
Yeah. And play to the gallery.
You need to be thinking, why are people drinking so much?
Yeah, and that requires a lot more work, which I think they shy away from.
Yeah, like easy wins and quick wins.
Or, besides it requiring a lot of work, it also exposes you to the work that you've never done. And now you can't solve it in this window.
That they have.
We've always known alcohol, but there's never been an opportunity to have that stark contrast that now shows it. So now what COVID was doing is the same thing in the world of work. Or about management, about whether we need physical offices. All these things we've always loosely known they exist, but now COVID forced us to then confront them. So I suppose at the point where you want to now be dealing with alcohol, you are not doing it to play to the gallery because about it. This has been an underlying problem that you are not trying to solve.
Yeah.
Or the foundation has always been giving you issues, but now it's snowing or it's storming.
Yeah.
Now you have, when it storms, it's going to expose you or your planning.
Yeah. And now it shines the spotlight.
It shines the spotlight. Now what you are now doing is that you want to blame the rain and the storm. Or this thing is so strong, we've never had such a strong storm.
No, it's always been there.
You're not problem.
Highly you're supposed to have built adequate shelter,
You know what I'm saying?
but
Yeah.
you're fucking around.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah,
they do hire them, but kita batsa hore ba batla, that's the
Yeah,
easiest to
man.
get money out.
And I think like even that concert at Global Citizen, that was the first time I saw government involved in an event of that magnitude.
That's because it's not theirs.
In LA, but it was a private event, but they chose then to step in and support.
Because it was done in Mandela's name,
Oh yeah. Plus Ape Mtsepe.
and that's why his kids were involved.
Yeah.
So that is not even something
So
I would
that's a
judge the
no-brainer.
government. Nah.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Nah.
Yeah, but still, mara, I look at support you know what I'm saying? Continue have some money in that shit. You know.
There's a lot to do in the arts, B.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Man.
Anyway, you were congratulating
Yeah, Elaine, man.
I think she's doing well for herself.
Yeah. Is she now based in the US? I'm not really quite sure.
That's actually an interesting question.
At some point, you would have to be.
Because this follows on Shoma Josie with King. This label Lupe, Emerson Link. Atlantic.
Atlantic.
It's Atlantic, yes. I get. Nasty C.
Nasty Def Jam.
You see, Nasty C is funny because Nasty C, when he got signed, it was Def Jam only. And then they were actually hyping him up on their official global accounts. Then a week later, there was an avalanche there was a launch of Def Jam Africa. And then it looked like he was gonna be the face of
Def
that
Jam Africa.
Then, but they're still promoting him on the official
platform, Def Jam.
But he's still based here. So it will be interesting to see when the release comes, whether he's seen as
Def Jam Africa,
a US-based artist, even though he's from South Africa. So I wonder.
Who's with Colombia today?
Beyonce.
Yeah, they were naming Alicia Keys. Yeah, they were naming.
Nas used to be. Yeah. Mariah Carey used to be.
I don't like Colombia because of Nas and Fugees. Because they still
what they did.
They still hold the masses to the first album.
To the first album. It's business.
Was R. Kelly Colombia or he was Zomba?
Who?
R. Kelly. I'm not sure, but I remember with the announcement, Elaine.
They had to highlight Beyonce.
Yeah, they highlighted everybody she's like a label mates with. Yeah, so Beyonce is one of them.
Okay.
And her sister.
Solange. Yeah. It's a good look, man.
It's a good look.
Yeah, it's a good look. She shot a fancy new video. You know, it looks good too. You know, and Kirata, the fact that Mzansi supported her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it was through that organic support that she got from South Africa that she is where she is. You know what I'm saying? I said I think America discovered her for us. And then now, like what the minister is doing.
Yeah.
And then now we trying to claim her. We claimed her before all of this shit.
Or she got on somebody's song.
Oh, yeah, got on somebody's song. Yeah, and now we found out she's South African and, support.
I'm excited also for...
People supported her from the beginning.
I'm excited also for the nigga that produced the album. I just forgot his name.
Was there one person that produced?
It's a young kid.
Some young kid that was interviewed by Dinga. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I remember.
Dinga has a YouTube
page where he
interviewed the
yes.
He interviewed the kid that produced
that worked for that album.
Yeah,
hopefully he gets some shine too, bro.
So that would be a good look for him as well.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Obviously, the streaming and sales went up, so he would. The royalty back end is looking nice.
Yeah.
Like when D'banj got signed by Kanye, Ola Valley, Don Jazzy.
Don Jazzy.
Yeah, that'd be a good look.
Yeah.
Because also what you don't want is maybe where the record companies sometimes get it wrong is that on Totskile success on my own, but then when you sign me, then convert from Lekwenya to a muffin. So you know what I mean? And then doesn't translate.
Yeah, it doesn't translate.
You know, it'll be good, like maybe 50% still stick with the core team, maybe. So yeah.
But that'll be up to her too. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, she doesn't allow the label to control her too much or to change her because people fuck with what she's been doing. So hopefully, she still has a lot of creative control about what she's doing. But great things from Elaine, man. So hopefully we can hear like a full length album.
Oh yeah, that
'Cause
was
this-
just of the strength of the EP.
Yeah, that's
just the
just
EP.
strength of EP fail. You know what I'm saying? So but I saw Tona Taba Munjal.
Come to think about it,